None of this sits well with me because, again, he is a happily married man, has a beautiful family, and has said that he wants nothing to do with this. But ladies in your 30s, maybe hide your man if you are in the Ohio area, because apparently Lauren is in her rebuilding era. So, yeah. Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Buckle up because I have the wildest story for you today. This could easily be the plot of a cringy Lifetime movie, but it's actually real life, unfortunately. And when I came across this post a few days ago in my For You page or For You feed, whatever it's called on TikTok, I didn't think that much of it, but it has turned into something that is straight up unhinged. It's giving full on stalker energy. Just wait. So let's just dive into it and unpack this. Okay, so a few days ago, a TikToker named Lauren Katie posted an old photo from her childhood saying, "Can anyone help me find him? My sixth grade camp crush, his name was Ray Sean. The camp was in central Ohio from around 2003. And so for the first few hours or so, the response was pretty positive. People were being very nice about it. They were trying to be helpful. They thought it seemed like a cute post that was sentimental and pretty harmless. And I'm sure that we've all seen posts like this where someone's trying to track someone down from their childhood. Typically, it's just a friend and they're just curious what they're up to now. I will say, I think this is the first time that I've seen someone use it to find someone in a romantic way. And I think that aspect of it all is very odd, especially considering that this guy is now an adult. He could be in a relationship, he could be married, he could have kids. But as the post started to gain traction, things got more interesting. About a day later, someone commented saying, "This is my cousin Ray Sean, and he's married now." And that comment, it did not get hidden. It's at the very top. If you go to that post right now, it's one of the top 3 comments. And Ray Sean's wife also left a comment saying, "Hi, Lauren, this is Rayshawn's wife, and yeah, he's married." Apparently, she blocked the wife, and then she posted an AI generated photo of what her and this guy who she met from camp in 6th grade would look like today if they were reunited. I don't know about you, but that's weird. That's crossing the line. You know he's married and you're going to block the wife. You're going to ignore all of that. And you're going to go and use ChatGPT for your strange, diabolical fantasies. Since that AI post, Lauren did take it down. I guess even she realized maybe it's taking things too far. But again, she wasn't stopping.
So Rashawn and I met at camp. I went there with my 6th grade class, and he was there with his school. And we just met, and I don't know, we were kids, literally so innocent. I just found the picture today.
She is continuing to run with the whole thing, milking it, and acting very unbothered. And what gets me is even with all of the posts that she's making after we know this man is married, there are people still defending her. Like someone left a comment and then she did a response to the picture, but the comment was, "As introverts, we keep strong emotional ties to everyone we meet, old roommates, first job friends. We sincerely just want to know what you're up to and that you're living your best life." Yeah, as a introvert myself, let's not go acting like an introvert is okay with this type of behavior. No. You can want someone to live their best life, but let's not mistake that for what you were actually doing, which is hoping that he was single. Anyway, though, Ray Sean's wife made a TikTok account and the bio says, "Stop being weird, Lauren Ribble." That alone should be enough for Lauren to have thought to herself, okay, time to abort the mission, but that's not what she did.
Oh my god, guys, I found him. Love you too. Hi. I hope you're doing good, and I hope your marriage is amazing, and I'm so happy for you. And thank you for being nice to me when I was 12 and making me feel pretty, and when I was insecure and all that. Thanks.
But on the account, Rayshawn's wife posted a lot of photos of her and Rayshawn for further proof that he's happily married. And she even reposted that AI pic saying the AI photo that was created after I told her he's married. Yeah, absolutely crazy. But Rayshawn and his wife, whose name I'm not 100% sure of because it's not in her TikTok account, but they ended up posting a 30-minute video basically addressing everything. I'm obviously not going to show you the entirety of the video. I'm going to show you a few clips and I'll definitely tag her account if you want to go watch the full video or if you want to go support her.
What's up, y'all? This is who the search warrant has been out for, y'all. This is him. That is my husband. I am his wife. Nice to meet y'all. So we obviously came here today to address the issue at hand.
Yeah, it's a big
viral thing.
Yeah, big thing with a picture and some lady that I went to camp with supposedly years ago.
22 years ago to be exact.
And now it's this fixation.
When stuff like this happens, people look for people all the time. But once you address a situation and you let someone know, hey, you're the wife, you're the husband, yada yada, and it continues or it progresses.
Yes, I don't know what to say about that one.
What?
It's out of here.
And then
you trying to? It's already certain hurdles.
I mean, y'all,
that I'm overcoming.
When I tell y'all, his people was hitting him up, my people was hitting us like, is this right? Is this right? This right? I mean, y'all blowing us up. I'm like, this is getting out of hand. Like, it's really.
No, for real. It's really like.
And for y'all that thought that was okay, kudos to you. But come on, common sense.
We just gotta do better, man.
Common sense. And some of y'all out there ain't even married to know the feeling. So shut up. I'm just saying, because some of y'all talking about she what they say, she insecure, girl, him, her, whoever you are. Do it look like I'm insecure? I've been with this man for 15 years. Ain't nothing to be insecure about. He's never made me insecure. I'm secure within myself. I love myself. There's nothing to be insecure about, sis. And some of y'all out there talking about he might be cheating on your girl. Look, just because
I know y'all wish that on us.
It turns out Rayshawn doesn't even remember Lauren, which you would think would be super, super, super embarrassing for her. Like painfully awkward. But apparently she is unbothered, no shame, just full steam ahead on whatever this is that she is doing. Meanwhile, he and his wife have made it abundantly clear they want nothing to do with her or this situation. And honestly, I don't blame them. The whole thing is clearly making them uncomfortable, as it should. Most of the comments are very supportive of Rayshawn and his wife. One commenter did say, though, "You are a very beautiful woman. I don't think you need to prove anything to her if you're secure in your marriage." The original post was cute. A lot of people do that sort of thing on here all the time to find people, which again, yes, I have seen people do that to find old childhood friends. But this to me, and there's further proof of this later in the video, but it does seem to me that this was not just to catch up and see what a friend was up to, especially since, come to find out, they weren't these long-time childhood BFFs. They went to the same camp together in 6th grade for a week, took a photo together, wasn't really anything that big. Anyway, the person said she shouldn't have kept it going, but why put in this much effort? And then someone else said that woman is saying that she's fake, which they're talking about Lauren. And I didn't see this part, but apparently Lauren was saying that Rayshawn's wife was fake. I don't even know why or what that would mean, but making AI pictures of them, etc. The man already said he doesn't remember her, and she keeps going. I don't see any issue with what she's doing. She said she's fake, so here's the photos of when we were kids as well, so she's not fake and she's been there. Let's hope Lauren can just grow up and leave that man and his wife alone. So yeah, 100%. If that's what Lauren was doing, is saying, oh, she's fake, whatever, of course they have a right to defend themselves. They have a right to defend themselves either way, since she is the one posting things about them. But yeah, I can't blame her for wanting to be like, yeah, we have been married for a long time. We have a beautiful family. We're happy. Please leave us alone. And again, you would think that the response to this would make Lauren just want to hide under her blanket and cry out of embarrassment. I feel like that would be me. Uh, but I would never do this. Anyway, though, it would just be embarrassing. I feel like the average person would think, oh man, I went too far. I need to reel it in a little bit. That's not what Lauren's doing. We'll get to it. This whole situation, very bizarre. It's a big reason why I don't like TikTok and social media, because not everyone wants to be included in someone's wannabe viral moment. In particular, with this situation. I mean, granted, I doubt Lauren thought that this was going to blow up and get millions of views. But imagine being Rayshawn and his wife. They, to my knowledge, live very private lives. They're not on social media. I mean, his wife had to go and create a TikTok. She wasn't even on TikTok. And she had to go and create a TikTok to defend her marriage. Maybe Rayshawn didn't want his childhood photo put up on the internet for strangers to go and track him down. That had to have felt like a major invasion of privacy. I don't know, especially after the fact that his wife came forward and said, yeah, he's happily married. Like, what more needs to be said? At that point, Lauren should have responded to that comment and said, oh, wow, I did not expect this to blow up. Congratulations. I wish you two well. That should have been the end of it. I saw comments in the beginning of people saying, oh, I think he works at X place. So I'll let you know. So I have zero doubts with how the internet works that people in the area they thought that he might be living were calling random places they thought he was working at and asking if he worked there, trying to track him down. Again, something tells me a lot of his privacy was invaded. Even if the intentions in the beginning were innocent, that she's continuing to just run with this. It's very disrespectful, not only to Rayshawn, but to his marriage. Lauren is giving very desperate and very just bizarre energy. Again, if it was me, and let me be clear, it never would be, I would never make a post like that ever. But if I had made that post and I found out that he was married, I would move on. I might delete the post. I definitely would not be running with it. None of this sits well with me because, again, he is a happily married man, has a beautiful family, and has said that he wants nothing to do with this. But to make things even more concerning and downright desperate, Lauren decided to go through her old photos again and find a new man to track down.
All right, TikTok, I'm gonna need you to do your thing again. Okay, I have a new crush that I want to find. This one's gonna be a little bit harder, okay, because my photos are not very good. These were all taken on the same day, probably like 2004 maybe. But this is Tony Gibson. He's from Marion, Ohio. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and he's another one of my long lost crushes. You can see him here. And then that's his friend, I think. I don't think that's him, but same day, that's him right there. So let me show you his face again. It's ripped. I don't know why. It's ripped. Can anybody help me find this crush? Maybe he won't be married, or his wife, won't be upset about reconnecting. Him and I were really good friends, too. All right. Help me out. Nope, not that. Tony Gibson, Anthony Gibson, Marion.
And obviously at that point, it wasn't cute anymore. People were just done with her. One person said it's giving misery. If you know, you know. Yep, I know.
I know that, Mr. Man. They also call them cereals. I'm not stupid, you know.
Absolutely not. Are you okay? Get a dating app. This person feels sorry for them. Yeah, people are not feeling it this time around because it's, again, desperate. Or she knows it's getting her views. One or the other. Either way, it's desperate. Lauren said that she already tried to look him up on social media. Someone said he had Facebook. I found him right away after Googling his name. He is married. If you don't see his Facebook, that means he blocked you. And Lauren replied, "Wrong, honey. I know his wife's name and he was in on this. Gotcha." So I don't know if that's true. Again, I don't even know why at this point she thinks it's funny. What is true, though, is that she is very unfazed by everything. Again, she hasn't apologized to Rayshawn. She doesn't seem to think that she's overstepping her boundaries at all.
What am I, Melissa or Misty? What am I apologizing for? I did congratulate them. Did you see the video? I said, Rashawn, I'm so happy for you. I made the AI video before I knew he had a wife. It's so weird. Thank you. It is weird. I'll admit that. It was kind of weird. But kind of funny. I'm not doing anything to them. Yeah, like if you're, I don't know, has she called me like fat or anything like that? Has she been mean to me like that? Thank you, Scott. Because if she's like so intimidated by me or whatever, like why? I don't know. I think that men and women can be friends. So I know a lot of people don't think that. Yeah, he doesn't even remember me, so why does it even matter? He doesn't even remember going to the camp. Like I don't know how you don't remember. Maybe I don't know.
So, yeah, I don't know. Apparently, she is in her rebuilding era. And I guess part of that rebuilding includes finding a man. And I get it. The dating apps, from what I hear, are very rough. The dating world in general, it's rough out there. I've made videos on my channel that showcase just how hard it is to be out in the dating world in 2025. But that doesn't mean you go and start reaching out to your middle school crushes or try to find them, especially ones that are married. How is that not an immediate no? It just feels like one of those things that really shouldn't need to be explained. But ladies in your 30s, maybe hide your man if you are in the Ohio area, because apparently Lauren is in her rebuilding era. So yeah. Let me know what you think about this one. Do you think that Lauren is just doing this all for attention, or is she actually a bit crazy? But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. As always, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.